So we're going to be working on proportions. So this is Joanna. And so first you have to watch a video. Okay. So these is, have you ever thought about proportions in real life in that way? Okay. Have you like ever, now that you see the video, do you think you can think of some examples of proportions in real life?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like when in a store there's like $4, no, like 4 pairs for like blank for like $16.
Okay. So like, you know how Wendy's right now has a 4 for 4?
Oh yeah.
So how much would it be for one item if it's 4 for 4?
$1.
Right. Okay. Okay. So today, that's what we're going to be learning. We're learning about proportions. And we're going to be using candy, cards, and real life examples in order for you to learn about proportions. Okay. So you think that this can help you in the future?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you can know. How do you think it would help you in the future?
Cause like if you want to buy something and like if you only want to get one, like when it says like when we said like 4 pairs for 16, or it says one each, like of the cost, so then like you can know how much you're gonna pay for it.
You know how much you're gonna pay for it. Okay, so we're gonna talk about proportions. So proportions are basically two ratios or fractions that are equal. Okay, so let's say we have a rope, right? And then the rope measures 20 meters, but it weighs 1 kilogram. Okay, so would it be true if I said that 40 meters of rope would weigh 2 kilograms? Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Can you tell me another proportion that would be true to this? You can write it down if you want to.
Like it has to be the like
Yeah,
20 kilograms?
it has to be with what we're working with. So 20 would be 40 and 1 would be 2. Give me another one of these.
Okay. Can do like a 40?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. And what did you do there?
I took this one and I put it here, and then you do 40 times 2, that would go 80, and then 2 times 2, that would go 4.
That's true. Okay. So now we're going to learn how to find some information using proportions when we have something that's missing. Okay. So for example, let's say, so question mark here. We have 42 here, and this equals 10 over 20. Okay, so there's a special method that we use to solve when we have missing information. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to get the question mark alone. So what we have to do in order to get the question mark alone, we have to do the opposite of what's being done. So question mark is being divided by 42. So in order for us to get rid of 42, we have to multiply by 42. Okay? And this would get the question mark alone because we want to solve for the question mark. So now we have to multiply the top and divide by the bottom. Okay? So this would give us, yes. So this would give us 420, and we have to divide by 20. And this would give us our unknown. So our unknown is going to be 21. Okay? So this is how we can solve for our unknown using proportions. And we can also use this with percentage. Okay? So the most important thing to know is that it's always part out of a whole. Okay, because those are fractions. And if we want to find a percentage, the percentage is over 100. Because percentage are always out of 100. Okay? So, if they're asking us what is 25% of 160, we would, where would we place 25?
On
On the top. Okay? And where would we place 160?
On the bottom.
Okay, and where are we placing it on the bottom?
Because it's out of 160, so that's like the whole.
Yes, that is the whole thing, okay? So, can you find for x?
So that times that.
Mm-hmm. Here, do you need to use a calculator? Yeah. So those are some big numbers. Okay. So there you go. Okay, now what do we do?
Divide it by 100.
Okay.
40.
40. Okay, so x would equal what? You can just write it underneath it.
40.
Okay. So 25% of 160 would be 40. Okay? So that's exactly what you do. So now we're going to work on our activities. Since you know how to solve for proportions, our first activity is newspapers. Okay? So on the newspaper, you're going to find one item from one store and find the same item at the other store and see which one would be cheaper. Okay? So over here they have, let's say, some ice cream. Wait. Let's work on this one later. Let's do the M&M's one. So the M&M's, I want you to find the percentage of each color. Okay, with the M&M's, we're going to split up all the colors and see what percent of each colors are. And you have to create a pie chart and fill it in with every color. And then with the deck of cards, you're going to pull 2 cards out. And then you're going to create a fraction. So you pull one out, and you pull the other one out. And then you're going to create a fraction. So that's your part and that's your whole. And you're going to create 2 more that are exactly the same as this. Because remember we had like the 20 over 1. It was the same as 40 over 1. So this one, so 10 over 17 would be the same as 5 over 7 because I'm just multiplying by 2. Okay? And then with the newspaper, you're going to find 2 items and compare the different prices once you find what one item equals. Okay?